What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Scene Snobs Reviews Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I just got out of this. I took my son to go see it. And I got to tell you, before we get started, I was a big fan of the first one. I like video game movies, especially the older ones, but let's face facts, none of them are really that great. But I will say this, Sonic is one of those ones that I feel like is a winner. They did such a great job when they listened to the fans about his look, and they went back and changed it. He looked much better for it. It was a great time. And so when I heard that they were doing a sequel, I was super excited for it. And I'm glad that it came out and that they amped it up a little bit more, added characters that we really like from the whole franchise. So it was a lot of fun. Now I'm going to tell you right now that this is going to be some spoilers. Just so you guys are fully aware, there's going to be some spoilers as a part of this review. Now, we do have a new format show, and this is supposed to be it where, I review the movie to Casey, and then he decides if he's going to go see it. Unfortunately, Casey couldn't be here, so I'm just going to review it for you guys. And we'll go from there. How's that sound? And I'll give you my rating and such, but as we know, where we left off, Sonic was living with his family, the Wachowskis, and in good old Washington State and Green Hills rather. And they were, just living life, and he wanted to be a hero. So he went out and he was saving the day. And that's how this movie starts off. He's still saving the day as Blue Justice. And it's a lot of fun until we get back to Robotnik and where he is and him trying to get off of the mushroom planet that he is stuck on. He does team up with Knuckles, an unknowing Knuckles of who Robotnik really is, and they go off to set off and find Sonic the Hedgehog and find the Emerald Jewel that they need. So this whole thing was a really good time from beginning to end. I will say this, the runtime did seem a little bit stretched, and it did seem like certain spots probably could have been cut down on. But overall, the jokes were funny. They landed really well. Knuckles is a scene stealer. Idris Elba's Knuckles was just fantastic. He did a great job. He was a lot of fun. Jim Carrey as Robotnik is even better in this movie. He's even zanier, and his character makes a lot more sense now, and he's closer to what we know. And it's not afraid to get bigger and go places, even bigger than it did in the first one. Of course, Ben Schwartz as Sonic was great. The addition of Tails was wonderful. And it's just, I thought that usually in sequels, we tend to see main characters from the first one kind of fall by the wayside when they add new characters. And I thought that was going to happen with Tika Sumpter and James Marsden's characters. Not the case. They play a big role and they play an important role, and they kept them in, and I really appreciated that. It did feel like a family. Sonic had family. Sonic had people who cared about him. But he broke out and he met more people, and they took it to places that were a lot of fun, adventurous, and a great time. So I really had a lot of fun with this movie. I enjoyed it. I do think that if you have kids that like the movie, they'll enjoy it too. If you're fans of the Sonic franchise, you're going to love it. And I can't wait for more. I hope they do more and we get a third one. And there is an alluding mid-credit scene that there may be another one coming up. And there's a character introduced that could be a lot of fun. So I can't wait to see where that goes. I will say this, at the end, we do get a Super Saiyan type of Sonic character at the end. That was wonderful to see, and it was so much fun in how it was played. The way that Idris Elba's Knuckles played off of Ben Schwartz's Sonic throughout the whole thing. And even just Idris Elba's Knuckles against anyone in the movie was just really fun. He seemed to have just gotten this character and what they really wanted from it, and it worked. Whole thing is great. Again, I feel like it ran maybe just a little too long, and some of the gags and stuff didn't land with me. Like, it seemed like it was more geared towards kids, which is fully understandable, and I don't think that's a bad thing in any way. But for me, as a watcher, it took me out of it a little bit. So ultimately, when it came down to it, and I was doing my rating, I had to take that into account. Now, normally I do best out of 5. I give this 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 rings out of 5. It was just such a good movie and enjoyable, but it wasn't as good as the first one. There's a dance sequence in it that I just felt was like very kind of out of the ordinary, and I thought they should have done something different with it. But yeah, and that kind of took like a half point deduction away, in my opinion. But overall, it was a fun movie. It was a good movie. Do you have to see this in theaters? You could probably wait, but if you want to get out and you want to have a good movie this weekend, I do think it's a fun one, especially for the family. So go check out Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is out now playing. I went to go see it at the Alamo Drafthouse, but it is playing everywhere. You can check it out. And yeah, so ultimately, tell me in the comments what you guys think when you go and see it. I would love to hear what you guys think. I always appreciate you watching my reviews and let me know what you think and how I'm doing, and kind of give me my feedback. Remember, you can check me out on the Scene Snobs Podcast every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. I will be there with my buddy Casey, and we always have a good time with that, embracing the absurd and going on. And we have other shows too, so check out our YouTube channel. Our podcast is available on all podcast platforms, so you can listen anywhere. Just go to thescenesnobs.com. We have plenty of links there and more. You can join our Discord. We have a Patreon. We have merch. We have the whole 9 yards. A lot of fun stuff. So please go check it out. I am, of course, Mick Manhattan, Scene Snob. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Take care. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody. I'm the Scene Snob, Mick Manhattan. You can check out the Scene Snobs Podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel or all podcast platforms afterwards. Also on our YouTube channel, you can check out great shows like Real Combat, the ultimate debate show for movie lovers, Mick's Movie Picks with new recommendations every week, Geek Fest Live every Sunday night, and new movie reviews and news all the time. Like and subscribe, then hit the notification bell so you know when all of our new episodes drop. Thank you so much to all of our amazing Patreon supporters, with whom this would not be possible. They help keep the lights on and support us in such big ways. If you would like to become a supporter on our Patreon and take advantage of all the perks like monthly giveaways, early access, and so much more, head on over to the Scene Snobs Patreon page and just sign up on one of our 2 tiers. Join our awesome community of geeks, movie lovers, and so much more, and join up on our Discord. The Scene Snobs Discord is now live, and you can head over to thescenesnobs.com for links to there and more. The Scene Snobs merch store is now open with original and fun designs that are available on all different types of merch and apparel. Check out thescenesnobsmerch.com. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media accounts like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so many more. We have fun updates, topics, we talk about collectibles, and so much more on there. It's a great time. You can find all of our links to everything on thescenesnobs.com or on our link tree, which are down in the descriptions below. Thanks again, everyone. Stay tuned and stay geeky.